making some of our chocolate banana bread today, and all we need is 3 bananas and 2 eggs. I'm going to use the mix and masher and mash those bananas up. We need a 1/2 cup oil and a 1/2 cup water. I've got those combined. Instead of making it in a traditional loaf or bread shape today, I'm going to do mine in the brownie pan, and I love doing it this way so I can add in some nuts and chocolate chips to some of them and leave some plain. So let's put this together. I'll start by taking the mix and masher and mash up those bananas and just keep going until they're all smashed. Then I'll take the mixture and put it in the bowl with my eggs, oil and water, and then put my bananas in. Just give it a quick stir to get it all combined, and then I'll be putting it in the brownie pan. 1 scoop per well is going to give us consistent sized brownies. Now I'll add in my chocolate chips and next my walnuts. I had enough batter to do almost another full brownie pan, and a tip I like to give if you're baking with empty wells in your pan, add water in those empty wells so it will not mess up your pan. So I've got water in there, popping them in the oven at 325 degrees for 35 minutes. They are all done, so let's come on and taste one. Okay, y'all, they are done. Woo. I cannot wait to taste one of these. I think the walnuts and the chocolate chips are going to be my favorite. This is the new updated brownie pan, and you saw that I had enough to make some more, and this is the same pan in just a different color. So I had extras. And also a tip that I like to share is when you're making it in individual wells in a really truly nonstick pan like this, reduce the heat by 25 degrees, and I did. So if you get this bread or you have it and you see that I was baking mine at a lower temperature, that is why. And it also says to cook this for 68 to 72 minutes, odd minutes, I don't know why. And in a loaf pan, it would take that long, but in 35 minutes, they cook faster in these. So don't bake them for an hour in the individual wells. So I went ahead and emptied 1 pan. This is the ones that are plain with no additional add-ins in them. So I took the cake tester and releaser. Let me put this down so you can see. After 35 minutes, just to check, and they were clean as a pin. So I've let this cool enough that I can touch it, and we're gonna take some out so you can see. I know I'm gonna love the walnuts. I'll put it on this little spatula so y'all can see that. I love 4 corners. I like the crispy corners, so that's one of the main reasons I love using this brownie pan. You can use your spatula to come right under and lift those out. I did put a little bit of butter in the bottom of each of these wells because the mix said to, but I really don't think that we needed to. Doesn't that look delicious? So these have chocolate chips and walnuts in them. And then these have just the chocolate chips. And then of course I've got these other ones that are just plain. So I will take them all. I got a napkin somewhere. Getting chocolate on my hands. I'll take them all and put them in my cake pan with lid so I can store them and keep them fresh in here. So they won't last long. Luckily, my children live on each side of me. If you watch me often, you know that. So half of these will go to each of my daughters, and then me and my husband will keep some. So let's give this a taste. Delicious. Fun fact about me. Sorry. It's rude to eat in front of you, isn't it? But y'all, I wish you could taste it. It is delicious. It's just good. But a fun fact about me is I don't like bananas. I was worried that I would not like the bananas, but I love chocolate. I can taste those walnuts and chocolate. A little hint of banana taste. Not too overbearing for me. So I definitely can eat them too. But just to bite a banana or a banana sandwich, I can't do it. I just don't like the texture of them, I think is what it is. So I can definitely recommend this, whether you make it as a bread loaf or just individual cupcakes or brownies. It's scrumptious. So thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.